Hello, welcome everybody. Wanted to put together a small training session, just basically showing you how to find good stocks and evaluate charts while doing so. So we went to finviz.com here, as you can see, and we pulled up the stock screener. When you go to finviz.com, you'll arrive to this page. In the beginning, you can look at the movement and progress throughout the day with each stocks, unusual volume, who was overbought, what have you. However, we're going to be using the stock screener. And this is how we find our own picks throughout the world. You can filter your search by any category. You can look for earnings date. Do the earnings dates close today or today before market open or tomorrow? You can search by target price. Are they 40% close to their target price, or are they 20% below their target price? You can search by volume. You want a stock to be over 100,000 average volume. How big do you want the company? That's pretty much gonna. A lot of these big companies have a bigger market cap. You got current volume. Are they currently trading over their current average volume or under their volume? You also have one of the most important indicators is price, because this fits inside your budget. But in any event, we're going to run through this quick. We're going to search for a couple stocks, and then we're going to use a chart to see which ones would be good. And if we don't see anything we like, we just don't buy. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, start with the price. I'm going to mainly keep this training for stocks under $2. Okay, every time you click on a filter, the screen will change to minimize the amount of stocks. Okay, so we'll go to current volume, currently trading. Now this is where swing traders and day traders can get their niche, their target. Day traders, if you want a good day trade, your current volume has to be over its average volume, so there's a lot of price movement. I'm going to show you. So current volume, let's just say over 1 million. Relative volume over 1. And as you can see, the list shortened. It was 5 pages, now it's 2. And you'll be able to see the price ranges. Target price, we can leave this at any to give us more options, but let's just use 20% above price. Okay, shorten up the page. So here we go. This is what we do. We start from here and we'll scroll down every list just to get an overview of the chart. I love this about FinViz, and you can see the chart right there. It's not a pattern that I like per se, although it's possible it can go up. So I'm looking for signals and key patterns that I'm personally familiar with. See, that's a little small, but I'm gonna have to zoom in soon to see. Okay. And you see right now, it's not too much going on. Believe it or not, I seen this the other day and didn't even put on the watch list. Not sure why I didn't, but. Okay, now we have a pattern here, UNXL. So I see a downtrending pattern, and this is what I pretty much primarily look for, downtrending patterns. So I'll go to a site called profitspi.com, and I'll put in the stock we just seen, which was UNXL. Let's look at their chart. Now, one important thing is this is a different strategy for day trading and swing trading. Right now, we're looking for something for a day trader. Now, I don't know if you guys are into shorting stocks or things like that, but This will probably be a good stock to short. Seems like they're going to keep falling. If this price closed inside of here somewhere and fell the same amount, just like this did, you see how this price opened here inside of the last day but closed here. This would be a signal for a 3 kickish bullish pattern, especially if the next day is green. However, because this first candlestick isn't low enough with the closing price, you have to really wait to see what's going to happen, and I believe it's going to fall. Right now they closed at 21 cent. UNXL. Now we can go to Market Watch and let's look what UNXL did for the day. Let's look at their price range. Let's see what was their lowest and highs for the day. Oh. I'm not sure why it's not looking up. Let's try it again. Oh, that's why. Spelled it backwards. Alright. See, their after hours, they're up 2 cents. So they could have a slight jump tomorrow. But I don't think it's a change in trend. We'd have no signals for changing trends. Even on a downtrend, you can have a good day. Just like on an uptrend, you can have a bad day. That's why it's good for a day trader for tomorrow. So we'll see. I'm trying to look for their day's range to see what prices they hit throughout the day. They closed at 21 cent. Here we go. Okay. So this is their day's range. 19 cent to 26 cent. As you can see right here. Oops. This is a 7 cents gap. Right? So basically, we know that throughout this day, this price can go from in 7 cents range. What if we buy it inside of this range and sell it inside of this range that day? That'd be a good move. Tomorrow will be a good day to do that because it shows that you might have a small spike just for one day. So it would be like a perfect day trading opportunity if you can get in low. The after hours, as you can see, they're up 2 cents after hours. That signals that they might go up tomorrow. So the reason why this trend is not changing is because we don't have any signals. Meaning by signal, we need a hammerhead, reverse hammerhead, or something that's hanging by itself. For instance, you see this trend right here? Straight, 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 boom. You get a hanging hammerhead. This signals there's about to be a reversing trend. Now, it's not that high, and it didn't come off of a necessarily other trend. However, it's by itself and it's lonely. That's a huge signal. So will it go up or down? If it's higher than this price, most likely it's going to go down. Pretty much the measurement of these two. This is 32 cent and that's 33 cent. It fell the next day to 29 cent. And as you can see, it started the downtrend. That was the signal that the entire trend is changing. We have no signal yet that the trend is going to change. However, these two bearish candles show there could be a positive day tomorrow, not necessarily a trend change. Okay. So that's for day trading. We're going to look for one for normal swing traders. And what I like to do is just go over maybe 100,000 or so for the current volume and under one. Now you'll see your list expands. Mainly these are companies that are in the middle of a change or are in the middle of a trend. And these are the companies I like to see because you can make a lot of money in between. AKG. Especially if you know how to short stocks. Okay, AKG. See this pattern here. This is a 1 month chart. Let's see a 3 month to see where the change happened. Now here you have a spinning top right here. However, it's kind of higher than everything else. You will need a confirmation the next day to see if it's going to go up or down. If it's green, bullish, it will go up. If it's a red bearish candle, it will start a downtrend. And as you see, it's a bearish candle and the trend started to go down. Way down. And you have nothing signaling a change in trend. But you do have a doji here. This doji isn't low enough to show it's a strong change. So it shows it might be a small spike, but not a change in trend. That's what we look for, changes in trend as swing traders. That way we can hold a stock for maybe 2 to 3 days and make money each day we have it, because we know that this is an upward trend company. I'll show you with RT and B. We seen this one earlier. I'll show you the 1 month chart. Here's a perfect example. We have a downtrend trending company, and we have a hammerhead right here by itself. What do we need? Confirmation. We know something big is about to happen. Possible uptrend, because it fell below the last candle. Below. The size of the fall is bigger the uptrend. If this fell lower, the uptrend will be even bigger. If it fell closer, it would be smaller. It fell a good significant amount though. And the next day confirmed. Boom, we got a bearish candle. Uptrend starts. And as you can see, they closed at $1.10 here. Next day, $1.27. And then the next day, $2.98. So is this trend over? There are signals in here that show something is about to happen. And the only signal I see is these two candles. This candle opened higher than this previous candle. See how this candle opened in the middle of the last candle, which shows the uptrend. This candle opened higher than the last candle, signaling there could be a downspout coming. If this candle opened a little bit lower, or if this doji didn't touch at all, we could still have an upward trend coming. But it could be a downfall in our upward trend. We have to see the shape the next day to know what's happening. Is there a change in trend, or is there just a day of a hiccup? All right, so basically, just to wrap this up, you use the stock screener, find the good stocks, scroll through the charts. If you see something you might like, oh, hold on. I think I seen something. ALQA. You go to Profits PI if you see something, and you really get a look at the chart. ALQA. Sorry. Oh, here we go. It's not really a hammer. It's a bearish candle. I thought it was a hammer. But if this was a hammer and set lower, this would be good. This hammer is set a slightly higher, showing that it could be falling, and it did. Alright, so I have to start seeing something. But in the event, those are the steps you use. You use your stock screener, put in your personalized settings, your scanner. Now you can look at videos to find out what professionals uses their screener settings and things like that. Or you can just start to develop your own settings. But this is where the money is. If you get some good settings here, you can become like a good profitable person daily. All right. So that's all for today. Just wanted to show y'all some quick things on the screener and how to view a chart. I would advise you to look at candlestick patterns and everything so you can understand this information a little more. All right. Appreciate it.